Hey guys, Magic Steve here. I've got a design for you. It's a switch track. I think this is the coolest switch track in Minecraft today. It's better than the usual switch tracks that you get with just the curve and sending the signal into it to make it turn left or right. This is quite useful. I'll show you what you can use this for after, but let's get to showing you this switch track. And here it is. I'm in creative mode. It's pretty much like a normal switch track that you would see in normal everyday life. We come over here. I've got this lever set up, but over here in my other little system over here, where I've got four of these set up, but they're set up completely different to this. I've only got this lever here to kind of show you what it can do. So if I switch it over, it switches. Switch it back, and it goes into two lanes. So it's from one lane into two lanes, and it's pretty simple. There's like not much redstone in it at all, and it's very useful, very useful. So let's get and show you how to make this. So first you want to start by digging down one block and going 6 over by 2. So you should have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces here. And then right here at the very end you need a repeater with a redstone torch. You want a piston here which will extend because of this redstone torch here, which is good. You want that to happen. And then you want 2 pistons right here side by side. And then on the floor you want 2 powered rails. Take this block out and put a redstone block in, so when these are pushed over, this hits this and powers the rail. Now you want to go and stick more powered rail down here like so. I'll take this one out, we'll use that and that. Oh, not that one. In these 2 blocks put a 2 redstone blocks here and put the power rail back there. Smooth this out a little bit more so I can put in the track here. Now with this rail you want it to come just to the edge of the pistons because these 2 are going to be pushing in. You want repeaters also going into these 2 pistons, into the blocks underneath them. Then you need your redstone to go here, up here, and then for the lever just put like an L shape there like that. Place the redstone there, place your lever in, and that should activate the pistons. Now you want the normal rail to go here and here. Put another one here so it curves it like this S sort of shape, and then you want powered rails again. Take this one out and put a redstone block in, and bang, that powers that rail as well. Oh, where is that? Just doing that right, and that's it. It's done. You've finished your switch track. It switches over and it switches back. And what's useful is basically you got one minecart coming in and it can go into either lane. I mean, you can have this as a way into a train station and a way out of a train station, which leads straight onto the same track here. Or you can do what I've done and change it all up. I basically take this lever out, it all comes out, and the redstone goes under here. So take all this out and stick all your redstone in under here like so, and then put dirt back, and then put your powered rail in, and then right here, instead of a powered rail, you need a detector rail. And now this is the setup, so you, as soon as a minecart, I ain't got one in my infantry, let me just grab one. As soon as a minecart, any minecart lands on there, it switches. Comes off, it switches back. And that actually gives enough time for the minecart to travel through. And if it's coming back, it will just go down the other lane. Now, what you can use this for is an unloading system and loading system, which is what I have over here. Now, you have a main line and then this station. Now, this station will only accept certain minecarts and chests that I want it to take, and it goes through this filter system. So a minecart, if it doesn't have the item that needs to go in there, it will just stay on the main line. You see, it's not going in, it's staying on the main line, because this little standard switch track here stays facing that way. And this filter system is filtering for bones. So a bone will go in to here and be filtered out. You've got the standard filter system here going into the comparator, into there, into here, repeater with 2 ticks, repeater here facing into this block, into a redstone torch, up here into a hopper facing into this chest, which actually has all the bones that come out right there. You've got this little system here. Most of you know about this. This is basically a signal extender, which then basically goes into that and keeps this track turned into here long enough for the minecart to go in. But let's see, you've got the minecart that goes around the rail with nothing in it. That's not going in there, so it won't go in. Now if you had, let me put that redstone torch back, if you had a minecart here and it was actually, let me get some bones, if it was actually loaded up with bones, the filter here will basically read that this minecart has bones and will switch the track and let it go in. It will then go into the loader, unloader. Let me delete him and him. So as soon as he's finished, he will go around here through this and check here into the second unloader. You'll see that in a sec. Here, come out. Here, go around and through the other switch track. Know that you can't do it, and then go and get to this automatic loading system, which basically is another design from another YouTuber. I've forgotten his name, but it is an awesome design. It works brilliantly, and I mean we're in 2017 now, and it works still. It's awesome. So let's say now another minecart, he's finished his business with unloading here, and he's now loading up. He'll try and go in, he can't go in, and then they go around to the other one. And now as soon as these are finished, let's just simulate this with another minecart. As soon as it finished, it'll come out of here, it'll go around there, and then realise it can't, and then it'll basically just go around the main line again, which I think is pretty cool, because now you can basically have so many carts on this main line with all different items. So you could basically have it going through here and taking just bones into here. You can have another one coming over here and coming off of there, which will be just your cobblestone, and the product going out would be all your stone bricks, your stone, anything like that. Your stone slabs will come out of that factory into the mine carts and then off into wherever you want it to go. But there is a problem with this, and I'll show you that problem now. So let me stop this minecart. If you have a minecart and it is loaded up with cobblestone, bones, let me get a couple more bones, loaded up with bones, snow, torches, it's got all these different items in, it won't go in. Even though it's got an item in there that needs to go in here, it will not go in. Because you can see it's basically not doing anything. It's not filtering them out. But if you have the same items, except the bones are in the first slot, it will filter out a bone from the first slot and go in, and now you have a problem, because now you have items going into a chest that you don't want in here. So you'll see that it filters through all the bones, and then it'll start filtering all the other stuff out of the chest which ain't supposed to be here. So to combat this, and there you go, there's the cobblestone coming into where it's not supposed to be, and then you'll have the other items coming into where it's not supposed to be. There's the snow, you'll have the torches come in, they're not supposed to be there. So you need to take it through a sorting office first. So you need the items sorted so that only one item will be in any given cart any time. You have another system set up for multi-item carts that take it to your sorting office, and it sorts the items out into their separate chests, and then it sends it off to where it needs to be, namely here. And then these items won't actually be in a chest that they're not supposed to be in. So that's a quick solution for that. Alright, you stopped over there because I've taken that redstone torch out, haven't I? And then obviously it'll go back and then bang onto the main line, which I think is pretty cool. And obviously no other minecart will go into here if it hasn't got the right items. So it will just continue along this main line until it gets to another one of these filtered systems that basically sends it into another station. So I think this is a pretty cool station, pretty cool switch track, and this is a new design for a unloader, for the multi-unloader. This piston needs to come down and block this hole so that when another minecart is trying to load into it, it can't. It just bounces off that block and then goes into the other one. And then vice versa if it's blocked up here. But you don't want it any more than two carts doing it, and you can add another loader system, unloader system into this. It just basically repeats itself. You can just repeat it and then repeat it and then repeat it. But to repeat it, you need to leave a 1 block gap between this track and this hole. And then to prevent things spawning, you could put a floor across the whole top of it, to prevent things spawning on the track and messing up your carts. Because if you've got something here on a rail and a minecart's travelling this way and it bangs into, say, a creeper or a skeleton, it just bounces and goes the other way where it's not supposed to be going, which is a bit annoying, but there's ways of combating it. If you don't want a big creeper standing on your track, make it a 1 block space, but that doesn't prevent spiders from going into there, or small slimes, but at least it'll keep most of the mobs away. And if you light it up under there as well, it'll prevent it a little bit more as well. But yeah, that's the railway system. I am going to add more to this, and then I'll give a proper tutorial on it. If you like it, then feel free to use it. But anyway, I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything. Switch track. Filter. I mean, you can find this filter again. This filter system's another YouTuber actually. Except I made some changes. He had a chest up the top here, and this hopper that's directly under the track was going into it, which actually filtered out any items that's not supposed to be in here. But I didn't want any items over here that's not supposed to be in here, because I wanted a way of just filtering the items that are actually going to be loaded over there to be filtered out of here through a hopper system or whatever, back into where it needs to be, which is only a short line then, instead of all this stuff like cobblestone and snow and redstone torches and everything all in this chest up here. So I took that chest out and just put this hopper into that hopper. You can see it. So it's a slight little change to the original design of this, but yeah, it works pretty well. It basically won't take any other item out apart from the bone. It'll take one bone out of the cart as it crosses this, which will then set off the system, which will then switch this track, which will make it go in, which is pretty cool. I've got a redstone block here to power it. I kind of used redstone blocks everywhere because it looks neater than just having all these redstone torches standing around everywhere. But yeah, that's the rail system. Hopefully I can get a few more things in here to help it out. So yeah, there's a top view for you of the minecart system. But anyway, if you like this, you leave your likes, leave your comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.